IGN. My name is Jose Otero. I'm here with Armando Torres.
What's up, everybody?
And we are playing Fast Racing Neo. This is an anticipated game for a lot of folks because it feels made to fill that F-Zero shaped hole in your heart.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, as soon as the Wii U had launched, this F-Zero was just like, it has to happen.
Yeah,
and the fact that it hasn't happened is kind of
well,
ridiculous.
Yeah, so someone made it happen. So this is coming to us from Shin-En, a very talented developer out in Germany. A good friend of ours, Per Schneider, loves these guys and has been bugging me for a long time that we need to play this game. Well, now we have it. We're here to show you it. So far, you're going to see it's really cool. But I have to warn you, we are playing this as we're talking to you now, and so that means this game is really tough to play and talk. I feel like racing games especially, I'm not used to that. What about you?
Totally, I feel the same way. It's unlike any other game. It just requires so much focus, so much skill, so much attention.
Yeah.
So
and like you can drive straight into that fan, for example, in the Subsonic League.
Yep.
So this is the first cup. I went with the most balanced car racer because I am that guy for now. In most racing games.
And well, we're not playing multiplayer, so.
Oh man, I left you behind. Yeah, that's right. All right, well we're gonna go. Yeah, we'll just trade off controls
Let's
on
do
this
it.
one.
All right, that's fine.
Maybe for folks at home, we were practicing in multiplayer and then decided to play in full screen.
Yeah.
Use your imagination, fill in the story as you think it should be filled.
Yeah. So straight off the bat, you can see that it's very reminiscent of the high-speed sci-fi racing game that we all know and love.
Oh yeah, no. And oh man, that was close. Okay, and really quickly, Mondo, why don't you break down for folks what's going on with these thrusters and these boost pads?
So these thrusters, there's two mechanics at play here. So there's those orange and blue pads that are on the street.
That's right.
You're coming up on one,
Right
there.
All
so
right.
you pressing the X button, you can change your engine booster colors to either blue or orange, and depending on if you get it right, you boost along that entire pad. And so it's pretty tricky. As far as I know, they alternate between orange and blue like pretty regularly.
Yeah, the first cup, that's what we saw, is that there's a pretty good pattern of orange and blue, really easy to sort of keep up with. So if you just hit an orange, you can go back.
Right.
You can also switch with the L button. Just putting that out there. Like I'm trying that.
Oh, nice.
I'm trying to switch between the two. You also can use ZL and ZR for leaning, but I start my turns pretty early. But yeah, you're seeing like just straight up we're getting the boost, and I don't want to hit the fan.
Yeah.
I've hit the fan several times, and let me tell you, when it hits the fan, it is not a good thing.
It's humiliating.
It is absolutely humiliating. Yeah, no, we're laughing because it happened possibly a few times off camera.
Oh, maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, so you can see this mechanic of switching your engine color it's pretty neat. I haven't really experienced that in any other game.
Also, you're seeing that first place action. Because I don't know. It's going to be the commentator's curse. I'm going to just mess this up. So this does support up to 4 players, which is awesome.
That's amazing.
Multiple Wii U controllers. We were racing earlier with a gamepad and a Pro Controller. We're going to have a video of that so you can see what that looks like in a side-by-side and possibly a 4-frame scenario. We're still working on that.
Sweet. Awesome.
But yeah, how about this music, man?
The music, it's fitting.
Yeah, right? Just
yeah.
that, hit that bass, hit that electro.
That
techno.
deep house.
That deep house. Whoa, name dropping. Who else you got?
Trap.
Okay.
Electro, pop.
Yeah.
Sure, let's go with that.
I like it.
But no, the music's great. Definitely fits the energy of the velocity of the cars, I guess, the speeders.
Yep.
Level design's great.
Yeah.
It's super pretty.
So in this mode, so you're seeing there what happened if I hit a pad and I'm the wrong color. It's basically like you see these bolts of electricity as a warning. Like, hey, you're screwing up right now.
Yeah.
Get it together, Falcon.
But do you slow down, though? Does it drag you back?
It feels like you did. Good question. It definitely feels that way. And this is kind of our first hands-on with this, so it's still a little difficult to tell.
Totally.
We have sandworms because we are racing on the planet that Dune took place. Oh man! All right.
Or Tremors.
Yes. Yeah, that's right. Kevin Bacon. There we go. And bringing home the bacon in first place.
Nice, man.
There we go.
Hey,
we got that.
Way to
All right.
go.
So this time Mondo's gonna race, so I'm gonna hand this over to him.
All right.
So there are unlockable cars, unlockable tracks, a ton of stuff so far. It seems that's what happens when you hit a fan. You got that in the results page. And yeah, I'm really eager to see like how well it sort of ramps up because, of course, every racing game, like that first cup, you notice, they take it easy on you. And then with the intermediate and then at the high level, you're just like, good God, man. Like, what am I going to do? A couple things to point out, too.
Yes.
Hitting other cars or other vehicles, because they're not, I don't want to call these things cars. Speeders is not a good idea. Like, you may have noticed, it may have happened while I was racing. You spin out, depending on the angle you hit them at. You also get a fast boost at 2 if you time it right. So you want to press and hold on 2. So far, that's what we've been able to notice. And Mondo is off to the races.
Whoa.
Yeah, right.
So there's some obstacles here on this map. Oh, as you can see, I messed up on the color
it's
pad.
good that it's only a slight speed penalty, but you could recover it because the pads are so long.
Totally.
And then you have awesome segments like this, where you really get to show
Very
off.
satisfying.
Yeah. Also reminds me of Wipeout, which is another
game
I feel like I have not heard from in a very long time.
100%.
There was a time when every console had like, watch out for the ice.
Yeah.
Every console had that one like high-speed racing game at launch. And for a long time, it turned into Ridge Racer, and now here we are in 2015. And
Fast Racing Neo.
Yeah, no, for
Interesting name.
Yeah.
I should add.
Not sure my feelings on that, but if I were Nintendo and I saw this kind of effort on a genre and on a series that I haven't seen in a while, I would encourage those guys to trust them with F-Zero, especially if you're not doing anything with it these days.
Oh man.
Wow, you are going out there.
I'm using the Wii U gamepad, and I have this like innate urge to.
I think it's because you played Splatoon with us.
Maybe.
That's what did it. So you're not seeing this, but Mondo is actually tilting his gamepad a little bit, which I don't blame him. I almost did that.
It doesn't do anything.
It doesn't do a thing. No, actually, it does do something. It gives me something to talk about. No,
fair enough.
I've done it. Okay, so if you hit, you barreled through a section of ice, so it's hard for me to tell. I think if you hit it right at the start of a boost, you're able to power through. Whereas if you're going a little slower, not quite as much. Yeah, I think you can test the theory, but you're in third. I don't want to cost you the race.
Which ice are you talking about? This
those
street right
sort of like
stalactites.
Stalactite walls that you drive by. Yeah.
I'll try it out.
Final lap.
You get some boost though.
All right, come on, pick up the pace. What you got? So this developer has also done Neo Assault.
Nano Assault?
Yeah, Nano Assault Neo. That's it, I believe.
Yeah.
On 3DS. So you may remember their work there. And man, this is gonna be close. Oh man! All right, Mondo, this is your moment. You need some of those orbs, and you need them now.
Yep. I think the car in front of me chose top speed over well balanced.
Maybe. Oh, nice. All right, you're safe. You're safe. Don't. All right.
Woo.
I'm gonna let you have this moment because you're coming up on it.
Is there a map? I'm not seeing a map.
Yeah, I'm not seeing one either. I did the same thing you did. I was like, wait, do they show you how close you are to the end? Or on the gamepad, it is mirroring exactly what you're seeing on screen. I got to check if there are other votes for that. Second place!
Bummer.
What happened?
By a nose.
It was close. It was close. All right, respect. Well, there you have it, folks. That is 2 tracks from the first cup of Fast Racing Neo. We're going to have more coverage of this game. We're going to try and show you all the ins and outs and maybe some cool cars. And for more Nintendo and Fast Racing Neo coverage, you're already in the right place. IGN.